Hi folks, and welcome to the IR04 at Hockenheimring. And the first thing you'll notice is the sound and me on camera are out of sync. I had to delete the sound because it was awful and some of it didn't record, but I didn't want to re-record the clip because in the info tab some of the settings can change, i.e. the setup. So yes, that's why you're hearing me completely out of sync. But let's waffle on with this and go here. So the lap you can see I'm going to show you is my fastest, lap 29, a 1:39.700. You can see I did a 39.8, and one below is a 39.736 or something. So yeah, high 39s for me once the tyres are warmed up and a bit of fuel was burnt off. But yeah, really good fun round here. And if I get to it, if old me clicks the info tab for me, there we go, brilliant. You can see track temperature 103 Fahrenheit, degrees will be above my head, and also track usage 44%, but also you can see the setup I was using. That's the bit of information that disappears on the replay. So you can see I was using the Hockenheimring setup, which is what the fixed series will be using. Otherwise, above my head you should see my Discord, where the OLAP, BLAP, telemetry and replay file will all be hidden in there, so you can see how exactly I've done this lap. The second screen you'll see will be the iRacing UI. So these are pre-recorded, so I was trying to make them as accurate as I can, so I use the iRacing UI scheduler to host a session. Otherwise, without further ado, let's crack on with the guide. Right then, Hockenheimring, and it's a good little run down into turn 1. So be careful on the first few laps. You'll be going too wide through here, so just be cautious. So just before the 50 board, about now, we are braking ever so gradually in 5th gear. Turn it in, miss that red sausage curve on the apex, and don't run too far wide. There's an off track at first, and then there's a slowdown wider out there, so be warned. Coming down here to turn 2, this will be a good overtaking opportunity as well. Heavy braking just before the 100/that service road on the left hand side. Brake in a heavy straight line and then bleed off the brake and turn it in 3rd gear for this one. Just clip that little red sausage curve again and get on power as early as you can. So important to get a good exit down here because this straight is mighty long. Now, I did not change the brake bias until this hairpin down here, and I changed it down to about 55%. Standard is about 56. So if you are locking the front tires, roll it back a little bit just for this hairpin down here. Slipstream down here will definitely be a thing, so be warned, be prepared for dive bombs. But we are hunting for this little green marker here on the left hand side. Again, brake heavy in a straight line. It'd be very easy to lock up a tyre into this. Turn it in and get loads of curb. Don't cut it, but get loads of curb. Get on power as soon as you can. Use this red sausage curb on the left to straighten out the car. Don't go over it, you will bottom out, and if you go over it, it's an off track again, so be warned about that. Small little run down into the Mercedes section now, and this little corner here is flat out. You will be going too wide through there. Good overtaking opportunity, but you're hunting again for this little bit of service road just here. So just as it starts, braking a heavy line, use the curb. Again, be careful on trail braking into the corner. I did find a few spins here, but get on throttle as early as you can. Not as early as that because a little bit of oversteer, and that will cost us a little bit of lap time because this corner is absolutely flat out. Most of the cars I've driven around here aren't. Skippy, GT3, yeah, not flat out, but this is, which is quite nice. Anyway, hunting down to the very awkward stadium section now. So the best thing I can get is that lamppost. So just to get there, slight dab of brakes, lift off the throttle, make sure you get on that curb. Don't cut it too much, the car bottoms out, it's not nice. And don't run too far to the left here, the car will bottom out again, bad news. Lovely braking marker for this corner, it is the change of tarmac. So just before it, brake in a straight line. The corner is cambered, so you can take some more speed in than you can. Get a nice late apex, get on that pull power as soon as you can. Don't run too far wide because that curb is bigger than it looks. You can bottom out. Don't cut this one, but basically miss this second apex right here, and you're aiming for the left-hand side of the track here. So about now, we want to start braking and turning gradually into this corner. There's one nice sweeping line through here. When you get it right, it's really rewarding. When you get it wrong, it's awkward. Be careful of that red sausage curve on the exit. That can ruin that lap completely, and it will bottom out the car again. You can use all this extra curb there on the left hand side. I don't bother with it because it will bottom out the car and you're elongating the track just a little bit. So yeah, don't worry about it too much. But that is us across the line in a 1:39.700. I really enjoyed this. This will be a wonderful track. I hope it comes in next season because I think it's going to suit this. Almost enjoyable as Donington. A little bit of slipstream area, so it'll be difficult to run away, but there is some twisty stuff that you might be able to do it anyway. Yeah, week 12 done and dusted. Week 13 next week, which is always fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next season. Have a good one. Catch you on the next one.